Alright, here we are with part 4 of Super Metroid: The Legend of Samus.
The legend of what's behind this door. The legend of why is his arm non-existent.
Just because you're jumping behind his arm.
He exists in another world. We're getting gravity suit. We pink boys now. Pinkish purple.
No, it's purple. Purple boys.
It's like purple boys. I don't know. That's pretty pink. It's like a. I've never actually seen it in that good detail. It's like a pinky purple. I really like it though.
And Kobe's gone.
Kobe's gone. He's returned to his home to take people to Donk Land in another lifetime.
He shows up when he's needed.
That was weird. I really wish these guys would move faster. Look at this Chozo statue's just like, I got a missile for you. You want a missile? I know that other guy had gravity suit, but I swear gravity suit was supposed to be my thing.
You can knock some trash cans around and get some
here's
missiles.
the most rude part. Samus is like, yeah, you're dead. You're done.
Just, I hate that statue.
To be fair, that statue gave her nothing but a missile. Here's another rude part. That's actually supposed to be one of the first reserve tanks you find. That's why it was in the cocoon thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But we found a lot already. Because we went in weird orders.
But I mean that is truly like the best thing about Super Metroid is it is generally a explorer.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, there is an intended path, and then there's plenty of other things you can do.
Yeah.
So now that we have that gravity suit, the water is basically just air. Look at that jump.
You're just gonna keep hitting the fish.
I apparently. Well, I'm about to go back to the ship. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Get that missile. Looking from this TV, with a much higher resolution up to the output for the recording, it's more. The suit's more purple up there, but it's more pink down here. If you look at it.
Well, that's because the layering of color.
Mm-hmm. Completely unnecessary wall jumping. There's a hole that you can use bombs to get back up, but we wall jump. Wall jump whenever you can. Explode him for no reason. He knows what he did wrong. He deserved that.
That was almost perfect.
It was almost good. That charge noise. It's not supposed to be happening right now. Because I'm not touching anything.
Nope.
Oh, he went away. That was weird. I've never carried the charge noise into the ship with me. Awkward to say, but with the screen so big and the...
And you know what? What else? Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Just stand still like that.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're in that position. Now turn to the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I like about this?
The attention to detail of the gun doesn't switch arms like some things do.
Correct.
Yeah, in this way you can see her hand holding the gun and the gun on the right side, and you do this.
Which I'm going to bring it to modern day right now.
Oh yeah, a lot of games are lazy and don't do that detail. But
because and
I never noticed
I'm going to call out a game specifically
yeah?
for doing this because now if it was like like I had a gun or a weapon in my right hand and then when I switched positions it's in the other hand, whatever. Whatever. You can pass a weapon in a hand very easily.
I mean, I don't know why you would, but
what makes me mad is in Injustice 2.
Yes.
Alright, so in that one, they introduced a DLC character, Hellboy. I was really excited.
Oh yeah,
I'm a super fan of Hellboy, and
I know
of course you know.
I know where you're going with this one.
Hellboy's right arm is the stone hand.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean,
but
if he's looking left, it is.
If he's looking left, but if you switch his position, that will change which arm is his stone arm. I got really annoyed with that, and I honestly stopped playing Hellblade.
I mean, attention to detail does a lot, folks. It's minor things like that. It's such a small detail in sprite work, because if you look, everything else is mirrored, except for the arms. And that's just it's just a small touch that makes things look better.
Yeah.
Let it be said that some gamers are easy to impress. Not all of them. But what I was gonna say is it's awkward to mention, but with this much bigger screen and then better resolution, they actually gave her a butt. Never noticed that before. Little pixel they didn't outline. Never realized that. Did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah. I will say I didn't look that closely.
I did. It just happened while we were standing around before the recording. I was like, "Is that it? It is."
Yeah. We got up.
They did the pixel work.
We looked, and you were just like, "Damn,
damn, girl,
Samus,
them pixels, girl."
They made those sprites big."
I have no comment for that. I'm just saying, it's something I never realized before, but she does indeed have a 1 pixel butt. Girl's got 1 pixel butt.
You know it's more than 1 pixel.
Don't kid yourself, people. Come on. Let's be honest.
This is Samus Aran.
Ah, jeez. I hate that guy. He's nightmares. He lives in spike pits.
He didn't care about spikes,
right? This is one of the coolest moments of the whole game. Whoever was the development person that wanted to do that, you are so cool.
Yeah, it's a cool effect too.
I like how it drifts down.
Yeah, it doesn't just like disappear immediately.
No, it's because you're in water, so the glass explodes outward with force, and then it drifts down the water. It's such a cool little thing they did. And I love it. It just adds to the things that make me love this game. Now we're in Maridia, which is an awful, awful place. It is. If you know where you're going, it's not bad at all. But this place is designed to confuse you.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus. I shot out of that thing like a rocket.
You've been doing that a lot.
Yeah. Well, you carry your speed booster with you.
Yeah.
Well, these guys are jerks. 'Cause up until now, your beam's been fine against them, but they block it. And they block it until you get plasma, which isn't for a while. Whoop.
Secret tunnel.
See, this whole place is just meant to be confusing, and it does its job. This just leads you back in a loop. There's like that.
Oh, that was nice.
That's style points right there.
That was good. You got that on the first try.
I was not expecting for that to work, actually. I didn't think I'd make it high enough. But the game's nice. When you're climbing up here, you see that little hole, and you're like, how do I get there? So you do a loop around the place, and then with enough exploring, the developers did a really good job. They have this crab guy spawn specifically right next to the wall, so if you watch him long enough, you'll see him crawl through the hole.
Developers.
Shout out to the developers for this game for being amazing. And again, this is another point up here where they intend for you to use grapple hook on those guys. They intend for you to use grapple hook all the way up here to get safe travels through this place. But we're not gonna use that. We don't need grappling hook. You know what we need? A good friend Shine Spark. Takes you right to that door. That is made for you to do that. They designed that on purpose. They designed just like they designed that tube for people who want to wall jump and go up faster.
Oh yeah.
Because they had one with stairs. Why would they have just one with stairs unless they wanted you to be able to wall jump up one? More missiles. We're getting more missiles. Oh my Jesus. That was... Did you see how far I launched?
Yes.
People who speedrun this game are really good at what's called damage boosting, or it's when you get hit, you get knocked back slightly, and if you're holding the opposite direction you're facing and the jump button, you will kind of launch off in that direction, which is why if you're playing through the game, it'll probably happen to you once or twice on accident. You'll be like, why did I just launch away? Damage boost is the reason. Here's another hidden area. Super missile and normal missile. Ooh. Good place. Good stuff in here. I like how you can tell it's supposed to have, it's suggested that this has been here a really long time because the metal's all like corroding.
Yep.
Good attention to detail. I think the idea behind Maridia is it was man-made because there's all these piping, and in later parts there's pipes too. But it's like, because it's underwater, everything's like so overgrown. Things have built like nests here.
Oh yeah.
Where the rest of like Maridia and Crateria are like inhabited by a lot of like monsters and it's traveled more. The only way into Maridia is through the wrecked ship, but it's suggested that that wasn't a natural method. Because you can get to Maridia through the wrecked ship because it's like suggested that a crater smashed into it and it opened a hole into Maridia.
Yeah.
Other than that, the only way into Maridia was that tube.
Was the tube.
But since the tube wasn't broken before you got here, Maridia's been like sealed off for X amount of years, which you could probably assume was a really long time.
Yeah.
And I like how it's got doors, but the place is designed to be really confusing. And I think the idea behind it was that like it was probably well traveled earlier, but with it being sealed off, it just got like monsters built mazes and it got overgrown. Because down here there's a clear path.
Yeah.
There's walls and there's walls leading straight up to a door. And here there's more piping and it's more man-made, but you had to use a power bomb to uncover it. Where in the top area, there's sand, there's dirt, there's like webbings of nests.
Oh yeah.
If you notice, there's not really a saves up there either.
Oh yeah, no. Upper Maridia is definitely the. Oh my god, I forgot about those things. But yeah, Upper Maridia is definitely more of the monsters' terrain.
This place has a lot of power-ups. You're gonna hear that noise a lot in the next few minutes. You got some stuff.
Here's some falling sand in the water.
Here's more of the because you could see there's a door and this leads to a wall, and there's nothing in this room. This is a drop-off point from later rooms.
Yeah.
But I think the theory behind it is that there used to be walls here, and creatures obviously just
started digging through it.
Started digging because you can see they even designed the walls like, oh Jesus, that thing moves fast. You can see the walls like are just completely like
knocked and torn.
Yeah, I really like that detailed graphic work, and I need to stop taking hits or I'm actually gonna die. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drop down here. Actually, we'll come back and do that later. I jumped up the wrong one, not gonna lie. I'm gonna go this way. You can use grapple beam, but wall jumps are just more fun.
The better you get at the wall jumps.
Here, these aren't Metroids.
No.
You might think they are, but they are Mocktroids. They are the space pirates were basically rebuilding Maridia, which is why it's kind of coming back into life, and they're trying to clone Metroids to use for evil, nefarious deeds, like, you know, whenever you want to suck someone's brain out. The space pirates were creating Metroids, or their best attempt at creating Metroid.
Yes.
They're not very threatening.
No.
I like being able to run through walls. We got our first little mini boss. This is actually I'm lower health than I would want to be right now. I've been taking some unnecessary hits.
The gator snake.
Gator snake's not my favorite.
Yeah. I feel like this thing was like a Pokemon that I always wanted.
Right? He's like... He's kind of like a Gyarados.
He's like a Gyarados and Crocodile mixed.
Yeah. Oh my Jesus. There we go. Health is getting a little low there. Definitely lower than I want it to be. But we're fine. All is well. We're gonna push on. Getting through more from... There's an energy tank coming up here, so I'm literally out of danger. Energy tanks full heal you. That's why I was being a little risky. I knew this was coming up. We're gonna get this the fast way too. The game rewards you for being able to do fun stuff like that. And this sandy stuff here is the drop off to that one room.
Yes. Don't go into the drop off.
No, we don't want to go there. And there's this health restore if you need it. We're gonna get some missiles back here, real quick, like. There we go. All's well. Do you notice we are officially we're officially double health bar boys?
Oh man, look at that. We've started the first of our second health bar.
Get out of here, Metroids. What do you think the weird white goop is?
I don't know.
I always wondered that.
Could be mold. That's where I'll probably take it.
Well, that's like where the water is coming from. Of course, I guess mold does spawn. Hello, cat. Mold does come from. Oh Jesus, that was terrible. He was glitching out. He was freaking out.
Moisture brings mold.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to
That's
say.
what you're trying to go for.
My sentence structure was not being kind to me right there. This place can be a handful if you. I mean, it can just be awkward to navigate even with using grappling beam. Obviously, wall jumps are the way to go because wall jumps make everything easier. The sand is very not nice.
Yeah, the sand is not your friend. There you go. Oh, no.
My cat's laying on my hand, holding the controller is not helping me at all. Of course I'm blaming my cat.
And your cat's like, get good.
My cat says, hey Scrub, you're playing pretty poor right there, aren't you?
You gotta... You step up that game.
Gotta. Another save point. We'll throw a save point before my fun little boss. Oh my Jesus. Cat, please. Unnecessary energy recovery. They're nice though, and they give you that before the boss.
Yeah.
This boss can be very frightening.
Oh, this definitely is definitely a hard boss, in my opinion.
That Metroid damaged me from behind the door.
This is a parting shot.
He's like, I will take you with me. See, I don't know if you noticed, but every other spikes in this game, they do the wiggle. They go up and down, and these ones aren't. So you land on them, and they're like, oh, it's not hurting me. And that's how you know to investigate. Of course, if you had X-ray visor, you could use that, but using the X-ray visor in literally every room is just tedious.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it's a fun, neat item, but it's also... we're gonna... Sorry to get distracted, but we're in a boss room now. We're gonna kill these things, because they shoot you during the whole thing. You got little babies. We're also gonna kill them.
Scrimpies?
We'll get little scrimper, little scrimpy guys.
Hey, where you going?
Like, hey friend, we're just gonna wiggle around. You shoot them and nothing happens. And then, oh god! That thing out of nowhere. And this thing is horrifying. It's got the wiggly arms, it's... you shoot...
The little tail slappy.
Look at that thing. That thing is the stuff of nightmares. It shoots these goop at you. What the game wants you to do is if you get hit by it, she grabs you, right? And you wiggle free, shoot some tail smack. It does a lot of damage. You shake out. The way you gotta fight her is you gotta, when she's flying by, you shoot a super missile into her tum-tum. She doesn't like the missile in the tummy-tum.
Oh no.
But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the very mean way of killing her. We're gonna let her grab us. And then you see that lightning on the wall? We are gonna let her hold me until we get closer to that wall. She's gonna start spinning rapidly, right?
Yep.
What we're gonna do is we're underwater, and that's a little lightning, and we are gonna.
If she's gonna get,
we're gonna do this, and it pretty much instant kills her. Very horrifying.
Oh yeah.
Very horrifying. Also, look at that face.
Yeah.
There's faces on her. I never noticed that. Those are horrifying.
Oh god.
Did you see that?
I did.
Good lord, I never noticed that before. Screaming out in pain. And we get my all-time favorite item.
Space jump.
The jump of space. What this does is we get swooshy swooshes, and we can now infinitely somersault in the air. Which means there's very little areas that are out of our reach. Also, what's going on here?
They're floating cargo boxes. Duh.
Also, what's this?
I don't know, machine.
The floating squares, shout out to the developers of this game. I love it to death. I love everything about it. I just want to know what was with the boxes? What was the idea and the premise behind those boxes? Why are they there?
Like I said, I mean, it could have been cargo stuff. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just gotta throw shit in there.
It's the throw shit in their room.
Hey, I mean, I'd rather have something there than just a blank black screen.
I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. The aesthetic is cool, but I've never understood the boxes. If anyone knows what those boxes are, please tell me. I would love to know theories on those boxes. We got a good old super missile cactus friends. 100% super missile drop rate. Always appreciated. The key to Space Jump is you can't just spam the jump. You don't get anywhere. You gotta have a kind of rhythm to it.
Oh yeah.
Basically, it's once you start descending, you hit jump, and you will do it again. But you've got a little window that you can't. If you just spam it, you do kind of still float, but it's not as controlled. Now that we killed old mommy, we're gonna do some exploring. There's a lot to offer in Maridia. As awful as a place it is, you get a lot of power-ups here.
Oh yeah.
Including the most damage increasing one right here. Well, not right here. Here's the real fake screw attack. Poor man's screw attack. Here, I'm gonna leave the room real quick. You know how I mentioned the game's real good about giving you a power up and showing you how it works, basically?
Yeah.
So you see these things and you're like, oh god, what's that? And you shoot it and you notice how slowly they die, basically one at a time. We'll come back to why that's important. You get a Grey Door and you get these guys who thus far have been... he's a little dinosaur, by the way. Little dinosaur for plasma. I kind of went to it too fast.
Yeah, you did.
But now they die in seconds.
There we go.
It's interesting, the plasma beam looks like the same shoot that they shoot. Did you notice that?
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like they shoot plasma beam too. Shout out to the color pink being the strongest of these guys, excluding the gold ones. Who says pink? Pink monsters aren't powerful.
I don't want to tell that to... look Kirby.
Kirby's a great guy.
Kirby's pink. He's pretty tough.
Yeah. But you see, you get plasma and you see these things and it goes right through them.
Oh yeah.
And there's no other reason for that pile of goopies to be there other than being like, hey, you just got a new thing. Here's what the new thing does.
You can kill multiple things with it.
It pierces... Wave pierces walls, plasma pierces monsters. Oh, and since I already showed you the other ones, you know what it's time to show you?
Oh, that specialist secret attack. Oh, that's neat.
Right? Also plasma on its own.
The green.
Gotta like that green. Of course, you can't have Spazer and Plasmon at the same time. Not really sure why, it's just how it works.
Yeah.
I sometimes like not going with ice, just because things die faster. But this is the ultimate, basically, shot. Tube. You get that little... You can come here much before you fight the mommy, and you actually the place is designed to make you get lost. I powerbombed too early.
You did.
The place is designed to make you get lost in this place, and you take that tube up to the upper area, which leads to nothing, and then you take the tube down here, which also leads to nothing if you haven't killed the mom yet. But once you have killed the mom, a lot of the stuff becomes opened. Like that grapple block looks weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Just because it looked broke.
Yeah, so you grab it, and then you try to go up here. It's really difficult to do until you have space jump. Once you have it... I don't need to wall jump, but I chose to, and it was a mistake. We'll do some fake screw attack right here.
Good job on that jump.
Thanks. I'm not the best. You ready for my favorite enemy in this game? Not the slimy booger guys.
Not the boogers?
No, they're not my favorite. This guy right here. Look at this guy.
Oh god.
Right? You can shoot him. You can kill him if you want to, but I don't know why you would. He's just a nice guy. He doesn't hurt you. He's one of the only monsters that doesn't hurt you in this game. And
he's just a working machine.
He's just a working man. We lay a power bomb here, and it blows up that wall, and there's that dirt. We can't get past that dirt, but Diggin' Man can. And look at this guy. Look at it. He's just going about his life, just doing him. This is all he wants out of life.
Another day of digging.
Just... This is what he lives for. Look at the gratifying sound of breaking those blocks. I forgot how long this was.
That is a pretty long time.
They could have made this shorter.
You know, speaking of little robot
I'm sorry,
things,
I didn't mean to kill you. I regret everything I just did. I murdered him after he was just nothing but helpful to us.
Yeah, but going back to what I was saying, speaking of like the little robots, that actually is probably like one of my favorite bosses in Fusion is the security robot.
Security robot's a cool guy. Now we spring ball. Now there's little reason for me to lay a normal bomb ever again, because
except for to obviously take care of the block.
Just power bomb.
Yeah.
Power bomb is the lazy man's method. I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him that time. I didn't want to kill him the first time, nor the second time, but I did on accident. Whoops. Well.
Hey, at least you got the door.
Yeah, that's true. We got spring ball now, though. Spring ball's real nice. We're gonna do a little bit of backtracking and get some items. up is where we want to go.
Yes.
This place is very confusing sometimes. It is. Not just it can be, it just is.
What? I love how this pipe works in both directions. It's like one of those mail slot tubes.
Yeah, that is what it's like. I don't really know how it works, I just know that it does work. I'm curious to just know how it does what it does. I don't know if I'm going... I think I'm going the wrong way. I'm pretty sure. No, I can go back like this. This might be slower, but we're just gonna take this way back. How many super missiles do we have now? Is it 40?
40,
I knew that was gonna hit me.
Maybe over 40?
Maybe. I don't remember. We got a good amount. This is not what I want. This is the direction we want, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
I just want to run. I just want to run. Run real fast. Choom, choom, choom. The choom chooms are the noises she makes when she runs. Choom, 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 choom. We back to our alligator friend.
Well, he's pretty much not our friend anymore. We killed him.
We did murder him. We killed him in his own home. We are terrible people.
Yeah.
No one said Samus is a nice person. I mean, she is a nice person. But she does kill people in their own homes.
Oh yes.
There's a little hidden area down here we're gonna go. Popcorn Man. This is the first time we want to go down quicksand. Those guys die from plasma even now. So Matt, when was the last time you played through Super Metroid?
Oh dear.
Some time ago, I imagine.
Oh, it's been a while.
Good while, huh?
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite Metroid?
I mean, it's a hard choice because obviously this one is really good, but
I mean,
if we go for, well, I'll go ahead and say I think my favorite is Fusion.
Fusion is.
I've definitely played that one the most.
Fusion might be my favorite, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I love Super Metroid to death, but Fusion is a fantastic game.
The thing with Fusion that makes it so different from this
What is the purpose of this? Oh, it's so you can. I guess that's so if you somehow don't have gravity suit and are here.
I guess so.
Weird.
But
Oh yeah, because you can get to this tube without gravity suit. I think there's a green thing blocking us. There is. We can go all the way back up to get a few more items, but what do you want to do? Do you want to try to get some more completion items, or just move on?
Well, let's just keep going.
Just push on forward.
Yeah.
All right. We don't need to do 100% run of this.
No.
I almost made that. We are going to go to Norfair now. I'm gonna fight. Shout out to my neighbors who's apparently tap dancing upstairs.
That's what you call the heavy step.
But yeah, we'll play Fusion sometime here in a little bit. Fusion's one of my favorites. It is a testament to beautiful game design.
It's got a pretty flowing story.
Great story. Great story.
But because I lost my train of thought. But one thing that made that I like a little bit more about Super Metroid as opposed to Fusion.
You know, I'm gonna interrupt you. You know what that story is a great time for?
Next episode?
Yes.
Oh.
We'll hear what your Super Metroid story next episode.
Alrighty, tune in.